You breathe, inhale, exhale, that slow, that gave you hope, that one day you escape and have to save your folk. Like there's much more to life. The struggle and hustling backwards, reverse all that nonsense, become a road master, because they say so, don't mean that you have to. They speed it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between our visitors and our home team. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. On play action, Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 18, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Throwing after the interception, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Lawrence now off the bootleg.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Clock rumbling with a first down and more. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And this is something you don't see too much of. Fullbacks trying to stretch the field. But he does a nice job there getting lost out in space and comes up with a really nice gain.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. They were looking for Johnson that time. And that'll bring up second down. Back to throw here, Herbert. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Steps away. He's going deep for Brown. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
They snap it to Herbert. Dancing to his left. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
T. Higgins was the intended target.
That'll bring up second down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
They'll run with Gaddis. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Here's Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Well, a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing again on second down. Lawrence forced out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And from the 1-yard line, they didn't try and reinvent the wheel, do anything cute. They just gave it to the big back. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Flush to his right. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 17 on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and forever. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Herbert throwing again. Flushed out right. He goes underneath to Freeman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be 2nd down. Play action, it's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Herbert now. Eluding the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now a carry for Blount. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. He'll run it here with Blount. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. LeGarrette Blount. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
Flush to his right. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 32. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
After the turnover, here's Herbert, and that's caught at the 2.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I attempt. After after the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that two-point attempt.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they really won't have much time to work with. Just 19 seconds showing on the clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. On the handoff, it's Gaddis. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. It looked like they had the run stopped at the line of scrimmage, but the hand got up into the face mask, and the officials, they were looking for it. They spotted it.
It's an easy call, too, when it's right in front of them. You see that neck twist just a little bit, and that's enough to draw the flag.
Spins away. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Taken at the 15, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
7 yards, the pickup there. Herbert off of play action. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And now here is another interception. picked off by Patrick Chung. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now Herbert off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack.
After the sack on 1st down, Herbert buying time to his left.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception.
Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
So the fake punt, a daring call this deep in their own end, and the end result, certainly not what they were hoping for.
I have to admit I admire their daring, but I actually would like this play called better if it's between the 40s here. The problem is, even if the ball's not intercepted, and it's just
touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins, 47 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now it's Freeman. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. There's Vic Beasley. Always tough to block as he gets in to bring him down. Oregon's punter out on the field as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Seven yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Mike Williams, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's got room. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times, nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Going for it, here's Etienne. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. The running play does not work from the 5 on 4th and goal. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Flushed out right.
But the defense on him quickly at the 6-yard line.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Herbert. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert now to throw. They'll roll him out right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when the quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
He's going to try and go deep again. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On third down, here's Etienne. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.